There's a belief out there that in order to be healthy, you should only focus on working out and eating clean. But if that's the case, then why do we see people who eat clean and work out still get sick and live lives where they aren't happy? Don't you think that part of being healthy is being happy? And what do you think is going to happen to your health if you only focus on exercising and eating clean? What do you think stress is going to do to you? And at the end of the day, who cares if you have a great body if you still feel sad, unhappy, underaccomplished, or stressed? In fact, are you even aware that it's been reported that the people who live the longest are the ones who are dealing with the least amount of stress? They're the ones that are living the most fulfilling lives. And I'm willing to bet that if you looked around in your life and the people you surround yourself with, that it's not always the people who work out and eat clean that live the most fulfilling lives. No, there's something else going on here. They've tapped into something that you haven't yet. They've realized that feeling fulfilled is essential to living a healthy life. In fact, it might be the most important factor, but it's a hidden one. And that's exactly why so many people miss it. Now, I'm not saying that working out and eating clean aren't important. They clearly are. But they are not the only thing that you need in order to live an entirely healthy life. And as you watch this video, you're gonna learn the importance of being happy and feeling fulfilled are to living a truly healthy life. That's exactly why it's the third foundation of the new era of health. And if you feel unhappy, unfulfilled, or just not healthy, then this foundation might be the one that's broken for you. And if you don't fix it, you might waste years trying to catch this feeling that's never going to come. Years that you could have had real passion and joy in your life. So let's address the reason why you're still in this place. It's because you haven't been aligning your actions with your core values. You see, when you go throughout life figuring out what means the most to you, like your passion, your actions might lead you in a different direction. Let's say your biggest value is family, but you work at a job that keeps you super busy. So busy that you barely get to see your family. Well, if your family is what means the most to you at a core level and your job's guiding you in a different direction that limits the time you see with your family, you're gonna live an unfulfilled life. That's why you might get this feeling when you're at work. It's because your job doesn't align with what you stand for or what's meaningful to you. So the longer you work there, the less self-worth you're going to feel. Luckily, the solution to your problem is simple. You just need to define your core values and make sure that your actions are aligned with them until it forms a habit. Because when you make it a habit to follow your core values, you regain happiness. But not any short-term or external happiness, a deep feeling of joy. A feeling that proves you're on the right path, the path you should be on in life. And when you're on this path, you gain confidence because you're happy with who you're becoming. So the question remains, how do you figure out what your core values are? A good exercise you can do to determine your top core values is this. Write down your top 20 values on a piece of paper, whether they're love, self-integrity, honor, or wealth. Whatever they are, write them down. And I'm gonna leave a link in the description that you can click that will give you about 200 different values that will help you with this routine. So anyways, write down your top 20 on a piece of paper, then eliminate half of them, whichever half you don't think are most valuable to you. Now you're gonna have a list of 10. You wanna go through each of them individually and start prioritizing and ranking them 1 through 10. Then you'll have your top 10 values in order. When you know your values and operate accordingly, you're gonna start to realize that you're happy on a regular basis because you're doing things that are meaningful to you. And eventually, this is going to form a habit of doing things that are meaningful to you. And when this becomes a habit, you notice that your life comes together. You're confident with who you're becoming because you're finally doing what you stand for. This gives you the energy and freedom to pursue your passion and create the vision in your life that you know you were meant to pursue. And before you realize it, you're living a truly healthy life where you're happy every single day. And this new profound outlook on life leads you to success in all areas of your life. You feel so amazing and have so much joy that you share that with your family. You have more energy to chase after your kids, but more importantly, you're teaching them how to live life to the fullest. You're showing them that life's meant to be full of laughter and that they have the power to create the life they want. You're teaching them how to figure out who they truly are and to live accordingly. Can you imagine where you'd be at your life if your dad taught you this belief at an early stage of your life? How much time and energy would you have saved if you learned it then rather than learning it right now? Well, don't you want to be able to teach your kid this at an early stage? And when it comes to your wife, she'll see how happy you are and how happy you're making the kids, which will indirectly make her happy, but you'll also be treating her better. Because it's no secret that when you feel good inside and out, you treat others better. I mean, think back to that last day when you were tired. I bet it was so difficult for you to be nice to people. And think back to that last day when you felt amazing. How nice did you treat everyone that day? And you'll even get to a point where your friends ask you why you're so happy because they'll see this change in yourself and how you hold yourself. Just imagine if you became this person that could create all this positive impact. How much more happy would you be every single day? Well, I'm here to tell you that you can have this life full of enjoyment and self-love. You just need to see the shift that is happening right now, right in front of you, into the new era of health. You need to figure out what your core values are so that you can align your actions with them. Because when you make it a habit of doing things that will connect with you on a deep level, you begin to live a fulfilling life, where you eliminate all these sad and negative or depressing thoughts, and you feel hopeful for the future. The new era of health is here to show you that you can have this total body transformation that you've been looking for so long. It's about doing things that will enhance how you feel so that you can operate on a whole new level. You'll 3x your energy, increase mental clarity profoundly, and feel limitless. This will make it so much easier for you to form the healthy habits that will lead you to success in your life, like cooking healthy foods after work or going to bed on time. But most importantly, you'll learn who your true self is, who you truly are, so that you can live the most rich life possible. So if you want to stay a part of that old generation that thinks health is just working out and eating clean regardless of how you feel and how happy you are, then I can't help you. But if you're the type of person who wants to take their life into their own hands, then I invite you to join the new era of health and to learn the 12 secrets that celebrities are using to 3x their energy, body, and quality of life in just 21 days. I'll leave the link in the description for that, as well as the link to figure out what your core values are. Both of those will be in the description below, so make sure to check them out. And leave a comment and let me know if you see the shift that is happening right now into the new era of health. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button because that will help me grow my channel and get this message across to more people like you.